What if I change my mind after I order pictures? On this episode of Ask a Photographer, we're going to talk about what if you change your mind after you order your pictures. This is a really common question that I get, and it's something that I address during my viewing appointments with my clients so that everyone's on the same page and everyone can leave happy. Maybe you'll want a different kind of album, or you've decided, I thought metal was cool, but now I want to do them on canvas, or maybe you don't want prints at all anymore, you just want them digitally. Well, since photographers can't cancel orders or change things that have been made, I'm going to focus instead on how to make sure you've made the right decision the first time so that this isn't even an issue. And quick note, the reason we can't change orders is because once something is printed, we can't unprint it. Hello, my name is Mike Lloyd. I am a professional photographer here in Silicon Valley, California, and I've been in the game a while. I love doing this. I love creating custom artwork for my clients that you can display in your home and relive that experience over and over again for years to come. And as I mentioned, part of that process is creating custom work. Once it's been made, I can't unmake it, and I can't resell your images to somebody else. So how do we make sure you've made the right decision in the first place so you continue to feel good about your photos and you love them for years to come? Number one, choose a photographer that offers the kind of things that you actually want. Number two, make sure they offer a guided selection experience. And number three, trust your gut. So firstly, choose a photographer that offers what it is you actually want. If you just want digital images, don't want anything printed, make sure you ask that when you are on your consultation call with your photographer. Or when you first reach out, let them know. Say, hey, I'm not really looking to hang wall art. I want digital images. Maybe why you want the digitals. I just need them for Facebook. I just need them for a LinkedIn profile, or I want to print my own stuff. Be clear with your intentions so the photographer can let you know if they provide what it is you're looking for. Because I will tell you, it is way easier to find that out before you do a photo shoot than to go in, have a great experience, love all the photos, and then not be able to get the images the way that you want them. And it's not because we don't want to sell images, we don't want to provide things, or that we're trying to make anything more difficult than it needs to be. It's just like if you go into a restaurant. That head chef might know how to make a really good lasagna at home, but this is a sushi restaurant, and going in there and asking for lasagna is not going to go over well. You get sushi. So same thing when picking a photographer. If you want gorgeous wall art and you want them printed on canvas, find someone who prints them on canvas. I don't. I do all of my wall art on metal and it looks amazing. That's how I present it. If you want something different, that's great. You're probably not going to be the best fit for me, but other people will be. Same thing with digital images. If you want to print your own, that's different than just having images for use on Facebook or Instagram or your website. If you want commercial licensing for your images, if they're going to be for your business, that's a different conversation than just having them for personal use. Same thing if you want to be able to print them, because reproduction is a form of copyright release, and that is different licensing than just personal digital use also. Most people don't know this, and that's totally fine. That's why it's important to ask these questions of your photographer to find out if what you want is actually what they can deliver for you. And again, it's way better to have that conversation now than to have it later on when things get weird. Because I have had somebody come in the past, this has happened to me twice. I'm really upfront with how I deliver things, with all of my pricing, with what's available. Two people have come into my studio and basically said, this is what I'm willing to give you, this is what I want, take it or leave it, and I'll leave it. And they got up and walked out without buying anything. And it's just a waste of everyone's time. So rather than trying to extort somebody or manipulate them, just be upfront with your intentions so we can make sure you get exactly what you want. Number two, have a guided experience in choosing your photos. The reason I do all of my image reveals in person here in my office is because I'm going to guide you through the whole process. We're going to look at all of your photos together, pick out the ones you love, the maybes, and we're going to separate the ones that you're not feeling. Then we're going to go over all the different ways that we can print them, whether it's one of my gorgeous albums or some badass wall art to hang up or a folio box. Maybe you want curved metal prints to sit on your nightstand, or you want a 3-image folio to sit up on the fireplace. We're going to look at all of these options. You can feel them, see them, feel how heavy they are, see how glossy or matte everything is. feel all the materials. So much love goes into crafting these products. I want you to experience all of that. Because if I just send you a PDF guide that says you can get the Curves collection or a 3-image folio, or would you prefer the little black book? You have no idea what those things are because those are names that I just gave things. Or even if I tell you what my print labs call them, you're probably not going to know what they are or what they really look like, how they feel if you want them. Or different fabric options, different colors. You need to be able to see all these things in person. And the other reason I do that, there are no distractions here in the studio. You don't have anyone knocking on your front door. You don't have kids asking for snacks. You don't have your spouse setting off the smoke alarm because they're trying to cook dinner while you're picking out photos and now the house might burn down. You never know, but I can guarantee you that there will not be any distractions in here compared to just doing them in your home on your computer. So you can check out all the different ways we can actually do it, and you can do it without making distractions. And that is one way to guarantee that you are going to love your decision because you made it in a nice, comfortable, relaxing environment with all of the choices laid out in front of you. And number 3, trust your gut. We are our own worst critics, and we generally second guess everything that we do. But we could go back and forth on that for days. And rather than string out the image selection process until the point where the kids in the family photos are grown up and they have kids of their own now, and you still haven't printed any of these photos, I know, extreme case, but still, it's easier to just come in and get it done and then love your photos and choose the different ways that you want them and get them on the wall and enjoy them. Because if you continuously sit down over and over again and start picking apart all the little things you like about each image, things that you don't, you're never going to make a decision. It's analysis paralysis. Another instance as to why it's best just to trust your gut and not drag the decision on for too long. Technology can fail. I had a client about 8 years ago, couldn't pick out the image on her album. And I decided to just send her home. She purchased all the digital images. So sent her home with all the digitals and just, let me know which one you want to be on the cover. I emailed her every week for over a year and she finally got back to me, picked an image for the cover. The hard drive all of her images were backed up on had crashed and I didn't have the photos anymore. So thankfully, I still had some images left over from her shoot that were backed up and already printed. We were good there, but I couldn't print some of the things that she'd ordered because we didn't have the files in the large enough size to actually print them. And I don't want that to happen. So now it is a non-negotiable. I don't allow exceptions. And that is the reason. I don't want anything to happen to the images, even though they are double backed up now. Anything could change. Maybe the print lab stops carrying that certain kind of album. I've had that as well, where I placed an order one day and the next day I get an email that they're no longer offering that service. So I want to make sure you get exactly what it is that you want, and we don't let analysis paralysis prevent you from enjoying your photos. So there you go. Rather than even entertain the possibility of wanting to change your mind, let's make sure that we've made the right decision in the first place. And the first way is to choose a photographer that offers what you actually want and communicate your intentions. Number 2, have a guided experience so that we can help you make a decision. And I want to add a note here. This isn't a sales pitch. This isn't, we don't sit here and hard sell you like a used car salesperson would do. We honestly don't even do any selling in this process. We're presenting options to you and allowing you to make an informed decision. That's what that is about. And number 3, trust your gut. Do not let analysis paralysis prevent you from actually getting your photos and enjoying them. So if you want to know more about picking a photographer to actually take the photos, I've got some other great videos on this channel, like how to find a photographer on Facebook, how to find other local photographers near you, and if you would like to hire yours truly, I would be honored to photograph you. You can find me at MikeLloydStudios.com. If you have any other questions, post them in the comments below. I'm happy to help out. You are amazing. We'll see you soon.